Biffed. Welcome back. And if you're new to the channel, then welcome to the channel. First camp of the year, just a local one. Parked up down at Little Stretton, behind the Ragliff pub, at the foot of the Long Mynd. We've got about a mile walk just down this road to a hamlet called Minton, and then we'll head up Packetstone Hill. Out for the night, so I've got my winter gear. It's forecast to be a wind chill, about -2. And I've got a new tent, so if you've seen my socials and my latest YouTube short, then you'll know I've gone for the Durston X-Mid. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting out in that. But for now, I won't bore you with these row views, and Paddy's tangled me. Hang on. And I'll pull you back when we're heading up Packetstone Hill. So we've made it to Minton, and now we're going to head up Packetstone Hill. Just up there. It's quite a slog, so I think I will put you away, and when we're up the top, the views open up, I'll pull you back.
Keep fucking doing that with this phone.
So we're not at the top yet, but that's quite a slog, especially with this thing on your back. But that hill just there, Callow, and that's where we'll be camping. So we've got a circular sort of route heading up to Polebank. It's a quick out and back to Polebank before we head over to Callow. Up there the other week, and there's quite a few flat spots, perfect to pitch the tents, so give that a try. The views aren't too bad either, but it is a bit hazy and cloudy, even though the weather app did say clear blue skies, so that's lied. Packetstone Hill is just up here, and then further along we've got Minton Hill. It's the first time I've come this far south on the Long Mynd.
Is it?
And it looks quite good. Seeing a few spaces to camp. So future videos I'll be coming here a bit more often. Some nice woods there as well. Then there'll be some good spots for a walk. Yeah, it's a bit different than always going to the same spot on the Long Mynd. So yeah, that is Packetstone. It's just literally a few rocks coming out of the ground, and I think, could be wrong, but I think the hill for Packetstone is just up there. We're going to scoot round the path and head over to Minton Hill.
There's actually anything in my bag that's digging in me. It's that pad. It's the corner of that pad that's been digging into me. I've had it pulled up too high.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Right, so mountain forecast has never been wrong. It's always been correct every time I've come out. But just look at this. So it's saying clear blue sky, no cloud. There's no cloud down here, nothing. Yeah. So Minton Hill, the top is just there. Not gonna bother getting it. It's literally just a couple of meters, but it's in all this fern heavy sort of stuff. So yeah, Minton Hill. So now we're gonna make our way over to Pole Bank, get some lunch and have a coffee. Getting a bit hungry now, so. Right then, we're just approaching the road that runs along the Long Mynd. So I'm going to pull you back when we get to Pole Bank, which I don't think we'll get much views because it's clagged in. But I'll pull you back then, and then we're going to get a bite to eat in Pole Cottage. So I'll show you there as well. So yeah, I'll put you away and just make sure Paddy's okay when any cars come. So yeah, I'll see you shortly. So that's Pole Cottage. We'll come back here after being to Pole Bank and have something to eat in there. So yeah, let's scoot up to Pole Bank, get the trig and come back down. So yeah, Pole Bank trig done. We did come back down past Pole Cottage, but it's full with people. So we've just come down the road on the path we need to get down to Callow. Just gonna stop here for a bite to eat and a coffee. I'm starving now, so let's get some scran. It's a good way to fill out your videos as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Heading to Callow. It's a bit cold, so put the gloves on. My hands are a bit nippy. So I'm looking forward to getting my warm clothes on once I'm all pitched up. Yeah, it's been a nice walk, apart from that first climb out of Minton. It's been pretty flat with just the odd small inclines. Just would have been better if we could see some views though, but we can't have it all, can we? There's plenty of time for that in the spring and summer. So I'll show you a bit of the route, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a link in the description of the OS Maps routes I've done, in case you fancy doing the same route that we've done today. It's quite a good one. It's about 6 miles. There you go, Long Mynd wild ponies. So Round Hill is behind us. There's actually 2 summits. The first one here is a metre shorter than the one further along. But now we're going to head to Grindle, which is in the Clag, and then head down over to Callow. Grindle. Oh. And then spin you round. And over there is where we're heading for camp. There you go then, Callow. This is where we'll be pitching somewhere around here. We'll find some, there you got the Ragluff. You can see Brownclea Hill, but it's not at the minute because the clouds too low. We'll spin you around and you can see where we walked up. That's where we walked up, back at Stone Hill and Minton, over to Polebank. So yeah, gonna get the bag off, get the tent out and get it pitched and get a coffee. So there you go then, Durston X-Mid. A lot smaller men packed up compared to the Nevis I had. Very lightweight, I think it comes in just over a kilo, whereas the Nevis was I think 2.5, so huge weight saving there. So yeah, let's get it set up. So what Durston say is you peg out the short end, get them in a straight line, and then get one of the opposite ends and make sure you have a 90-degree angle. So yeah, let's do that. So the two guy lines, one on each end. We want to pull them so they're in line with the ridge line. So have them in line, running with the ridge. So yeah, this is the two-person. Looks like there'll be plenty of room for me and Paddy in here, but we can get a better feeling when my sleeping pad's all in here. Yeah, the vestibule's got quite a decent size here. Door's the same on both sides, so my bag will go out in this vestibule behind me. So I'm looking forward to spending the night in this, and I'll let you know what I think of it in the morning. So now I'm just gonna get my sleeping stuff out, set that all up in here, and then Paddy can use that door to keep getting in and out, saves him trying to climb all over my sleeping stuff. Now it's my first time really pitching this. So how I've pitched it may not be the best. If you've got the Durston and you know of any tips, then yeah, leave them in the comments. But I think I've done an alright job for my first time. So this is the Lanchan 2, not the Pro, and that's this new sleeping mat. It's the Nature Hike. What is it, Steve? Nature Hike?
I think it's just Nature Hike R5.8.
So I say it's R value 5.8.
Allegedly.
So it'll be good to see Steve's thoughts on that in the morning, because the one I've got, the Vango Trek Pro, R value 4. I've always been warm enough in that, but I've got a few little punctures in it, so the air's leaking. So I could do with a new winter mat. But as we're in January, I'm not in no major rush, because it will be starting to warm up. So I've made my first mod to do the X-Mid. So Steve's had some lightweight cord, which I've tied. There's a point here and a point over that side where I've tied, and made myself like a little washing sort of line and somewhere just to hang my light a bit more central, because you can hang your light from the 2 points either end, but then it's not quite central and it won't distribute the light quite evenly. So first little mod. Also what I've done is, because this tent's a bit thinner and lightweight material than the Vango, just a bit cautious about Paddy's paws on the floor. So what I did is I've got like a little plastic sheet from work I cut up to the full length of the tent but half width, just so when he walks on here, it just protects the floor of the tent. And then he's got his mat and his blanket which he sleeps on. So on the menu for tea tonight, we have a chili con carne, and I've got some rice in there, so I'll mix that up in the pot and have that a bit later. And then for base, I have got a can of Jaipur, I don't know, but kind of that. It's an Indian pale ale, and that's 5.9%. And then I've got a can of Brewdog Punk IPA. So looking forward to having them. Something nice to sit back and chill with. So yeah, I think tonight then, me and Steve will just have a chat, have a chilled sort of night. It's been a while since we've come out and been able to just stand outside and chat. It's cold, but it's dry and not windy, so yeah, make the most of that. And then I'll keep bringing you back, and I'll bring you back when I cook some tea and before I go to bed as well. So yeah, just enjoy the night and enjoy the peace. I think I might be getting out next week as well, but that's a maybe. We'll see. Cheers. So yeah, the cloud base is dropping. Of course, you could see down into Church Stretton, but you can't now. You can just see some lights just down in Little Stretton. That's where the van's parked. But you can't see the lights for Church Stretton. Not on the camera anyway. You can just about make them out with your eyes, but So yeah, don't think we'll be outside for too long. So yeah, just gonna enjoy this, and then I've got a cup of soup, so I might have one of them before my tea to try and get a bit warm. So yeah, I have found my first little niggle with this tent. Overall, I love it. So it is just a small little niggle, but the guy ropes, they're like a black and grey. They're just like thin, and you can't see them. They're a bit hard to spot. Now on my Vango, they were orange, and on Steve's Lanshan, they're yellow. So yeah, just see if I was spinning you round, you can't see the guy lines, but it is, there you go, you can just see it now. So yeah, I think I will be replacing that cord with something that it's just a bit easier to see. So I'll try and find a nice colour that matches the green tent, but so you can still see them when the light drops. Just been outside for the past hour or so. It's getting a bit cold now, so come in and got a cup of soup on the go. After this, to warm up, I'll give Paddy his tea, and then I'll watch something on my phone for a bit and have tea a little bit later. So that fog mist, it's getting thicker. I'm hoping the clouds coming down and hopefully have a inversion, but it might just be the cloud base coming down, and so we'll see. So yeah, just get a bit warmed. Boy, I need boy. Go on then. It's a good bit of food that, so I'll have this and I'll have a chat with you afterwards before I watch the film, and then I'll pull you back before I go to bed. So yeah, just watched some SAS Rogue Heroes, and now I'm going to have a hot chocolate and get off to bed. So yeah, later slug, and I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. It is 25 to 8, and yeah, it's been a cold night. The tent's frosted over, and the water I've left in the pot, that's all froze. So yeah, I'm gonna have a coffee and wake up a bit. just a little bit icy. So yeah, we have another person camping just down there, and then there's another just the other side of the hill here. So yeah, the first time I've been up Long Mynd and I've seen other wild campers. So yeah, if you're watching this and you're one of these two guys, then hiya, hope you enjoys your night out. Was it cold? And so yeah, almost finished packing away. Just got a few more bits and then I'll pop the tent away. Just got to walk just down here, so it's not a long walk back, it'll be about 20 minutes, 30 minutes I reckon. So after I've put the tent away, I will end the video on the walk down. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed that one. I have, and I'm loving the Durston. So yeah, nothing's left apart from the mark from where the tent was. All my rubbish is strapped to the bag. So yeah, leave no trace and all that. About to head back down. Right then, I'm gonna wrap up the video. Just like I said, it's only a short walk back to the van. It's quite a good walk, that was. As mentioned yesterday, I'll pop the link to OS Maps route in the description if you want to follow it. So yeah, and I'll see you on the next adventure, which might be next week. I'm not sure yet. See if I am able to get out. If not, then I've got a date for one next month. It's around about the 15th. So if I don't see you next week, I'll see you then. And as always, stay safe when you're out.